What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Addicted to Madden channel, coming at you with another gameplay. Got the Dolphins and the Chiefs, and you know who I am. And this is a lot of people are starting to use the Chiefs now. I think this is the third time in about 5 or 6 games that I've gone up against the Chiefs, and I know they're undefeated in real life, and I think that's the reason why. And they finally boosted them up. I think they're like at 87 now. They may be even higher than that. For a while they were stuck at the low 80s. So Madden has really, or EA has actually really boosted them up. So they're a better team now, but they're not impossible. They're not they're not like a glitchy team like the Seahawks or the Niners. So they are beatable, but they are a good team. They've got a good defense, and that's what they have going for them in real life. And on offense, they got some playmakers. They got Jamal Charles, who's probably one of the fastest running backs in the game, and Alex Smith is he's a competent quarterback. Although it doesn't really matter who your quarterback is in Madden. I mean, you can do things with a backup quarterback and still throw the ball like Peyton Manning. So quarterback doesn't really matter, but he is a decent quarterback. And they got Dwayne Bowe, who's a very good receiver. He catches everything basically. That was a very nice user pick right there by him. I thought I had him, and what I should have done when I threw that was I should have picked the receiver and then cut that route off so he couldn't cut it off, because he ended up cutting it off. And that first play he ran, he tried to do Wildcat, and this guy tried to do Wildcat a lot, and he was using a custom playbook, and I could tell that he modified it from the Panthers playbook, because he did a little bit of Heavy Panther, did quite a bit of Wildcat, but if you watch my my Heavy Panther and Wildcat video, I go into how you can really bottle that up. So I did a good job of that. I did a good job of bottling that up. But I get that pick right back. I started doing, after that pick, I was so frustrated. I started doing run commits for really no reason. I was just so mad, and I figured he was going to be running the ball, so I just kind of did it just, I guess, to throw him off. Because a lot of times when you try to pass the ball and then someone run commits on you, it can kind of throw you off a little bit. So that's why I was doing that, and I think it actually worked. I would run commit to basically I would make everybody commit to one side, and then I would manually cover the other side. So in case he tries to do some sort of an out route, I'm there, and that's how I got that pick. And so now I have the ball back, and as you can see, I'm using the pistol playbook. He was using a custom playbook that I could tell he got from the Panthers playbook, and I started using the pistol playbook, and I really like this playbook. They have the full house package, which is a symmetrical package. The left side looks just like the right side, and that's what I like. And then he has and then they also have the ace. They have a pistol ace, and I don't know I don't think that exists in any other playbook, the pistol ace package. And in fact, last year I ran my entire offense out of single back ace, again because it's a symmetrical package. It looks just like, one side looks just like the other side. So I like that, because you don't know which way I'm going with the ball. You don't know which way I'm gonna run it. You don't know which way I'm gonna do anything. There's another Wildcat play, and I did a good job of bottling up that Wildcat. And this guy was actually at a higher level than me. I do win this game. I'm going to go ahead and spoil that. I do win this game, and I got more user points from him, and so he was higher than me. And I guess he uses that Wildcat a lot, and people must not really know how to stop it, and that's the reason why he was able to. That must have been how he was able to win his games. So, but I do a pretty good job of stopping Wildcat and things of that nature, and Heavy Panther and whatnot. So we're already in the third quarter, and it's a low scoring game. It's 7-0. Like I said, I've transitioned over to a run heavy game, and when that happens, then you're obviously not going to that almost should have been a pick. You're not going to have, the scores aren't going to be high scoring, but it's a safer way to play. I don't turn the ball over. Not that I was turning the ball over when I was doing a lot of passing, but I'm at a higher risk of doing it. And you saw him; he tried to do that QB wrap from the Heavy Panther, but I was able to stop it. And here in the red zone here, as always, I go to max coverage, because I don't want you passing on me at that point. And You know, whether people like it or not, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean, I play to win. I don't care if it's not artistic. You know, some people are anti-max coverage, but I don't really care. This is what I'm gonna do. It works. It's hard for you to do your thing. I mean, if you want it, when you get into the red zone, you should be running the ball anyways. You know. So I stopped him. That was 4th and goal. Instead of going for a field goal, he went for a touchdown, and I stopped him. And so you'll notice the title of this video was The Donut. And the reason why I call it The Donut, again, I mean, not to spoil the whole video for you, but I actually shut this guy out. And I haven't shut someone out in online play, at least in a ranked match, I don't even know if I've ever done it. And so I was really proud of that. So I wanted to post this video just for that. I do end up scoring one more time, so it's not 7-0, but it was just something and like I said, he had higher user points than me, so it was kind of crazy that I was able to do that. And he you know, against a guy that was, you know, has more wins than me and is obviously a very good player. And for me to shut him out, I was very impressed being with myself, you know, just being able to do that. So that's the whole reason why I wanted to post this video. It's very hard to get a shutout in Madden because it's a very, very offensive game. Again, unless you're playing against very inferior competition where the guy doesn't even know what he's doing, then, you know, I could see you getting a shutout. But as you climb the leaderboards, you start going up against tougher and tougher competition, and it gets very, very, you know, everyone, like I said, Madden is an offensive game, and it's, you know, it's very, very tough to be able to actually stop anyone. You know, you'll get a lot of guys that play mistake free, and in fact, that's what I see more often. And so it's hard to stop people from scoring. I mean, let alone touchdowns. You know, I mean field goals is one thing, but, you know, most people go for touchdowns. Most people play 4 downs. You know, they always go for it on 4th, and it's tough to stop somebody. So that, you know, the whole point of me posting this was just because I was just shocked at myself that I was able to actually shut somebody out. And that, again, that should have been a pick. I mean, that guy's a good safety. I don't know why they didn't give me that, but it is what it is. And I basically manned him up the whole game. I played man coverage, and my guys, they played really, really good man coverage this game. That's one of the reasons why I like the Dolphins. They're so underrated, and they always, you know, they always been right there. I mean, that's I don't even know who that guy is. I don't know if he's new or something, but that's the first pick of him from this year. So that's pretty much that's actually pretty much the game right there. It's 10-0, and I'd basically just run the clock out. And I think, yeah, he starts using his timeouts, but I just keep running, force him to use all of his timeouts. I try to do a read option there, but they end up, Eric Berry, he's a really good safety, he ends up seeing that right away, and he stops that. So I punt it back to him. I mean, he right there, and I tried to hit stick him right there, which should have been a fumble because that bounced off his helmet. And then he's got one last chance here. He's out of timeouts, and that's basically the game. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll have more videos soon. And thank you for watching, and I'm out.